Hey, this Flemdagoat. I'm on Go to Interviews.
God level genius.
What's good, Gold team? It's your boy Benny Gold. I got my brother Flem the Goat. Basically, man, we about to do a little interview. Some of his upbringing, what made him Flem the Goat. All right, so Flem, man, just kind of introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you are, man.
Okay, so I'm Flem, and this is my boy Ben. And I'm glad to be here on Go to Interviews. Let's go.
All right, man. So, first question, man. Just like where you from? Tell us a little bit like how you grew up, man.
Okay, so I'm from Jackson. I went to Clinton Park, then I went to Casey.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all know me from Clinton. I've been in Clinton my whole life, bro. And then, I'm here.
Okay. So, basically, man, just tell them, man, like, why did you come on the interview? What is it? Some things you wanna get to the people? Like, what you want to know about you?
So I had to shift the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
When you first started this, I watched it and I was like, I want part of it.
Okay. That's definitely dope.
Because a lot of people feel like they know me, but they really don't know me. And then some people, this is your chance to get to know me.
Right. So, kind of, man, if you could kind of describe, yourself, man, like if you could put, Aaron Fleming, Flem the Goat in a couple words, how do you describe yourself?
Consistent, loyal.
Okay. Is everybody gonna agree with that loyal part?
Absolutely.
Okay, they are. Okay.
Absolutely. Consistent, loyal, honest.
Okay. Is everybody gonna agree with that?
And if they don't,
okay, yeah,
we know then.
Yeah,
but yes. Let me get you two more. Handsome, of course.
Handsome and wealthy. Migos.
Absolutely. Look, and then let me get you one more. And dedicated.
One more. Dedicated. Okay. So when you say dedicated, because dedicated is a big thing. Like, what is it that you find yourself, dedicated into today? Like, what has your attention? What has your interest going?
NBA.
Okay.
NBA basketball, sports.
Yeah, you got a deep passion for NBA.
Man, look, I remember the first game I watched. I was hooked instantly.
What game was that?
Pistons versus Lakers.
Wow.
Pistons
Finals.
versus, yep.
Finals. Yeah.
That was one of the
very first games I saw too.
Full game, bro. I watched full game. I was just like, I gotta hit it because at first I was a soccer player at first.
Okay.
Like my favorite sport at first was soccer.
Mm-hmm.
But
when you still into soccer?
No.
Oh, okay.
See, you know what I'm saying?
So you transitioned, yeah.
See, a lot of people don't know that. I was soccer first, then football, then basketball.
Wow.
So, but now it's all the way basketball.
Okay. That has your attention. Mm-hmm. Well, favorite team, favorite player?
Lakers. My favorite team is the Lakers, and you already know my favorite player is Kobe all the way.
So how you feel about LeBron joining the Lakers? Mm-hmm. We have to live together. We in the same house. We like roommates. Me being one of the biggest LeBron fans in the world. And you being one of the biggest Kobe and Laker fans in the world, period. Like,
I got some mixed feels about it because
I do too, honestly.
Last year a lot of people were calling us the sorry young Lakers, and then now a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon.
Of course.
Now they're like, oh, I'm here and let's go, and I'm just like, okay, last year we were sorry and should have been on national TV, but this year everybody wants to be on the. They want to experience.
They want to be on the bandwagon. Yeah, see, me too. Like, Kobe Bryant is definitely in my top 5 favorite players ever. Of course, y'all saw me react to his 81-point game.
Y'all go check that video out. Yeah. I loved it.
Good plug in, man. I like your energy already. But basically, man, so how do you feel about how you think it's gonna work? Like, what if you could give a quick prediction? What you think the Lakers gonna do this year? First year.
Okay, definitely top 4 seed in the West.
Okay.
Ultimately we gotta try to avoid Houston and Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only 2 teams I see
What you thinking? Like, so being either the second, either anywhere in that top 4, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to probably play 2 of those teams.
Exactly. So
second round, second round, and then conference finals, of course. Could you see? You think they? I personally think they could beat Houston. Golden State, though, different things.
Like you just said, I could definitely see us beating Houston in 6 because with James Harden, Chris Paul's health,
in the playoffs,
exactly, they're going to be a little worse defensively. So, and then with LeBron, I could see LeBron putting Houston out. But Golden State and Boogeyman, you know.
Yeah, supposedly, but they supposed to get him back late in the season, so.
But still, though.
Yeah, it's too much.
He could give them a career low 18 and 10.
And that's enough.
That's enough.
Especially with what they already have. So how you think Golden State gonna work out anyway, man, with all these, like, well, besides Steph is the only player locked up. KD could be a free agent if he chooses next year. The Laker rumors is already out there. And then, of course, we even got Klay Thompson to the Laker rumors. Like, how do you feel about that? Because me personally, I don't want to see KD and LeBron team up. I would love to see Klay come to the Lakers. So I think that would be the perfect fit. What you think on that?
I definitely want Kawhi to come to the Lakers.
Kawhi?
You know, there's really been quiet here lately. Klay as well. I don't think Durant's coming to the Lakers because they would really kill his legacy.
It's too much, yeah.
You know, Durant already doesn't like the social media, and every time somebody talks about his decision, if he goes to the Lakers, what are people going to say with that? And then you know how I feel about Curry. Curry's the best point guard in the league by far. No Russell Westbrook. Yes, it's not even close. Stephen Curry is arguably the best player in the world.
I will give you this. When it comes to Stephen Curry, he is like a cheat code. He's a game breaker.
But he's 26, 5 and 5.
That's true.
75% last year. Remember, he led them in scoring last year. See, people don't know Curry. If Curry give us
games though than like KD, like he played like 50 games.
Yeah, he played like 54. But a healthy Curry giving us 70 games is a top 3 player in this league.
That's true. I will give you that because just of how
efficient.
Yeah, and dynamic he is. Yes. Like he's just dynamic.
He changes the whole way you guard the Warriors.
True.
You know, people just act like Curry is a 3-point shooter, like a Patty Mills, something like that. No, Curry makes you pick him up from full court. Curry's putting up 26.
Yeah, you have to, and he actually can score
exactly
in every facet. Me personally though, I just I do feel like if that jump shot is not on, it affects his whole game.
It does.
And me personally, from watching Curry in big moments, he has he shrunk at times. All-Star games and. The first 2 or 3 years of the Cavaliers versus I'm already saying Lakers for Cavaliers versus Warriors. The first 2 or 3, he did not play. There's no reason Andre Iguodala should have a Finals MVP right now.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that.
And in 2016, the 3-1 choke.
And like you said, Draymond was gonna win that. If they would have won that series, Draymond was gonna win Finals MVP.
He argued because I just think the NBA just has this thing where they don't want to give it to the opposing player, so which like LeBron would have had if they were willing to do that, but they're not willing to do that.
That's not gonna happen.
It looks bad. It looks bad because they know if they was to do that,
the winning team. How would the winning team feel?
They gonna get a lot of backlash because they get backlash for not doing it, but it's nowhere near as much they would get if they actually did do it.
Exactly.
So segueing from NBA, man, what are some other hobbies and things you got, man? Like what does Flem do in his spare time, man?
Play 2K, chill.
What's your 2K build right now, man? Like player breakdown, like what you made?
I made a shooting guard this year.
Okay.
I decided to switch things up. I made a shooting guard.
Archetype?
Shot creator. You already know.
Pure?
That's that Flem position.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, so I mean, with that 2K, I mean, hey, you left it right there. You know, you made a shot creator on 2K. So what happens when Flemdagoat shoots his shot in the DMs? Good chuckle. I like that.
Look,
Be honest.
Russell Westbrook.
What that mean?
I'm underrated.
Oh.
You feel me? Like, when I get in them DMs, sometimes it go in, sometimes it don't. You know how it is. I'm not going to say I'm 100%.
I don't know how it is. I'm a faithful man. No DMs.
But
yeah, I do know what you're saying.
Yeah, but currently I'm single.
So anybody piquing them interest, man? Or was there someone that, you know, things fell? I kind of touch on that for me.
Not right now.
Okay.
I'm a free agent. You know, right now nobody has my interest right now, and I wouldn't mind it. You know, but I do not like to waste my time. You know, that's one thing I don't like. You know, one thing about diving in and shooting those shots in the DMs, you can make the shot, but is it gonna be, you know, what you want?
Oh.
Because getting the number or something like that, that's not the end of it. You know, you gotta see where they're headed and all type of stuff like that. You know, I'm tired of getting all these meaningless contacts in my phone. You know what I'm saying?
And do you think that's with like, I'm sorry about.
Go ahead, man. I like.
Do you think that's with like the timing of our generation? Do you feel like that we just stuck in it?
A very similar question I asked to Regis, man. What you feel about that?
Absolutely. I feel like we're in a very bad era right now because the females are scared to get hurt. You know, they get hurt one time and like everybody after them.
They quickly shut down.
Yeah, I honestly, it's a racist mindset. Like, one person does not make the whole bunch.
Absolutely.
You know?
Because like you said, girls nowadays, they're not all the way bought in. You know, they might give you the number, but in the back of their head, they won't let their guard down. And you truly can't move on and get to know somebody else if you still got your guard up for whatever reason in the past. And, you know, you'll be surprised, like you said, how many girls still have that mindset. They have a very childish mindset. Girls are quick to call us childish and immature and a lot of stuff. These girls out here have 12-year-old brain. They're 20 years old. So, you know,
speak on it.
You know, for real. You know, it's so yeah.
What okay, so in these conversations, man, what is a red flag to you? Like, what makes you say, oh, this ain't going right? Like, what makes Flem say, nah, this ain't what I want?
I got you two things.
Okay.
Asking for something too early. And
can that be like, does it have to be something specific or it could be just asking for anything?
Material things definitely.
Oh, okay.
Look, material things definitely. Like, definitely. That's
asking you to buy them some and y'all never even hung out before. Okay.
Like day 3, day 1, you know what I'm saying? Early stage ask for material things, that's the no-no. And then the second thing is incorporating the past or the ex in conversations. You know, I feel like out of respect, I would never bring up another girl while talking
to another girl.
While talking to a girl conversation-wise. And if it's a habit where you're constantly doing it, you're getting left on red block. Because I might say it. Absolutely. Like, the first time you do it, I'm going to say nobody compares to me. And I'm going to let you know.
You're going to let them right there.
You know, like when I send that message, nobody compares to me, that means stop the comparisons. Because a lot of girls will be like, oh, you're funny just like my ex. Or, oh, you remind me of Josh. Or something like that. I let them know with that message, nobody compares to me. Or I don't, you know what I'm saying, stop comparing me to him. Like, we all different. And then when they keep doing it, that's no-go.
That's when Flem the Goat gets out the door.
Absolutely, that's when I'm out.
Okay, so man, like, how many? If you could give an estimation, like, I'm trying to see how I can word this. Like, how often has this happened? Like, going back to what you said, well, like, is it because of the generation? Like, how often do the stuff like this happen to you, man? Like, of a girl, you know, either bringing up the ex or just showing you the red flags. How often does this happen, man?
A lot. Like 2 or 3 times a month.
A month?
2 or 3 times a month.
Lot.
2 or 3 times a month. Really, like, Ben, you will be surprised how often. A lot.
So it's just like, how long, like, usually do like these conversations last? Is it a couple days? Is it a week? Or is it a month? Like, how long do these things last before they go bad?
They vary. They vary from a couple of days, a week. Very rarely go over a month. Very rarely go over a month.
When things go bad, they tend to go bad really fast.
Real quick. Because like you said, like, man, you can tell the bullshit. Because when I jump into the DMs, I'm just looking at, you know, how attractive they are. I don't know how they are mentally. And when I find out
how they are,
you know what I'm saying, that mind not right, it could go left. And then some girls would maybe not feel me. And they'll leave me undelivered. And I'm not chasing, so I'm not kissing no ass. So you leave me undelivered, you ain't gotta hear from me again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sometimes it's like that. Like, I don't want you to think that, oh yeah, it's just Flem cutting them off. No, sometimes I might say something
and you get cut off too.
Absolutely.
At least you honest about it, because some people try to say, oh, well, yeah, I'm the one who do all the cut off, but you honest enough to say, I can do some cutting off, and I've been cut off before.
Absolutely.
Okay, so which one usually happens more, you doing the cut off or being cut off?
Being cut off.
Okay.
Being cut off, definitely. People give up on me. You know, it's amazing how, you know, many times and many occasions that girls have given up on me.
That's crazy.
Because they're quick to be like, oh, I've been fucked over, cheated on, lied to, played, all that. man, when I tell you I've been all the above. For real.
That's crazy.
For real. So yeah.
I definitely can relate to a lot of the things you are saying, man. So I would say to you, like, because you did say that you are usually the one being cut off. What can you do to change that?
God level June.